Previously on Killer Looks.
I know you're the blue bully killer.
I'm not the only killer. They recruited me.
Who?
I don't know. I only ever talked to them on the phone. All I know is it has something to do with the old summer camp.
On Halloween of 2002, 3 camp counselors were murdered in cold blood.
But what does that have anything to do with us or Brandy number 2?
Clearly something happened that night that we're connected to.
Sorry, Tracy, but I think you're the other killer.
You went and told everyone my secret. Why don't I go and tell everyone yours?
Alex here. Well, she's been keeping some secrets from you. She doesn't want to be part of your clique.
At least I'm not a crazy necrophiliac like Tracy.
I don't have time for this. You both are disqualified from this competition, and honestly, I hope to God this killer saws off your head next.
You think you're at the top of some elite group, but without these people, you would be nothing. You wonder why people try to kill you all the time? It's because you're a bitch.
You're right. I am a bitch.
You just killed them. You go to jail.
What better than to blame this on the blue bully? God, are you serious? Can't you stay dead? What are you doing?
I'm taking her pulse. She's not breathing.
Well, maybe if you had fallen down those huge flight of stairs like I wanted you to, this wouldn't have happened. I knew you were a moron, but I in no way thought you could ruin your own death. I mean, it's not rocket science.
I really don't mean to argue, but maybe pushing her down the flight of stairs was not a viable way of solving your problems.
Excuse me. I will not be put on trial. I'm clearly the victim. Have you heard this little term called victim shaming? Look it up, fudge packer. Ew. Somebody get this dead bitch a body bag. Stat. I said stat!
I am not touching that sad sack of death. Who knows what diseases are festering all over it.
Minnie, why don't you try your baby calf legs over here and help me carry this dead slut into the dead zone? Did you cease to remember that I own you now, bitch? If you want that testimony in your favor, I do as I ask. Oh, you don't need that little pesky thing anymore. No one leaves this room until we're back. I don't need any more morons dropping dead. Okay, let's get out of here. It's too cold. This isn't good for my skin. Hello?
Hello again, Nikki.
It's the...
Blue bully killer? Obviously. What are you gonna do, huh? Try and kill me?
Nikki and Minnie, starting together, ending together.
Very funny, Sleezo. Some killer you turned out to be. You can't even kill your one target. If you want me, come and get me.
I'm sure that can be arranged.
So great to finally meet face to face.
Now, I'm sure you look a hell of a lot better with it on, but why don't you do us all a favor and take off that mask? Oh my God. You sneaky little bitch.
It's me, Abby Roberts, also known as the Blue Bully Killer. You know, I could just take these over dramatically sized scissors and ram them into your stomach, but I thought you deserved some answers, don't you?
I'm thirsty. Do you want some iced tea?
No, I'm good. Wait, where's Abby?
I don't know. She said she had to take care of something.
Wait.
Get ready for this, Nikki. It's a doozy. 20 years ago, when this was still Camp Munch, a mother was killed in a massacre.
Stop, I'm a mother! Thank you, Raggedy Ann. We've already covered that.
Oh, I'm not finished. Not just any mother. My mother. She died when I was just an infant.
Care to explain how any of this has to do with us?
We're just some gross, rich, pretty girls. It's not our fault some old hag got slashed into pieces.
That old lady wasn't just my mother. She was yours too. You see, we're two halves of the same seed, Nikki. We're sisters.
Sorry to fact check you, but my mother is still, unfortunately, alive.
Oh, really? The night Mom died was the worst night of my life, and I didn't even know it yet. Here's how it went. Mom dies. Abby goes to spend the rest of her adolescence in and out of foster care, being tossed and thrown from the system, and couch surfing from TV dinner-stained recliners. Nikki gets adopted by Mr. and Mrs. Burling and gets everything she's ever wanted.
Sorry to break this to you, but your sack of shit story is just as real as that fan fiction written about Minnie and I.
Oh, it's very real, Nikki. Almost a little too real. We could have grown up together. We could have been like Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, like in Parent Trap, not the remake, the original! But instead, you forgot about Mom and I and had to become this.
Let's say for a second you're right. Why did you never reach out? There's this little thing called direct message on Twitter.
Oh, trust me, I tried. I sent you so many emails, but your manager would just delete them. After 30-some emails, I finally got a response back threatening me with a restraining order. After a while, I finally gave up on trying to reach out to you. I started seeing you for who you truly are. A spoiled, rotten, mean girl. I noticed that everyone was trying to kill you, so I thought, why not join the murder train? It's really in right now.
Killing me won't be impressive. It's a passing fad. You'll just look petty.
Trust me, murder is so old school.
Oh, I won't be seen as a murderer. I'll be seen as a hero. Listen to this. Oh, officer! I was making my low-fat, no-dairy smoothie when I walked in and saw Minnie Watson slashing everyone to pieces! It was awful, I could barely defend myself. Oh, God! As I said, I'll be seen as a survivor, not a murderer. With you and your pesky little friends out of the way, I can start my own clique. Pretty soon, Abigail Roberts will be a household name. I'll be bigger than the president. You got everything. The fame, the beauty, all of it. Now it's my turn to take it back, and I start by slashing you to pieces! Who to kill next?
Really? You have to be the killer? Come on, I was just starting to like you.
We were all just starting to like you.
Oh, don't worry, Alex. It's nothing personal. Just murder. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe! Guess you're first, bitch!
We both know I'm the better serial killer, don't we?
Stop! I was gonna save the best for last, but I guess you're first! We could have been a family, Nikki! There's really no one here to blame but yourself!
For the first time in my life, I truly felt my immortality. For years, I had been relying on my admirably killer looks to carry me throughout life. And honestly, it had worked pretty well. Regardless of how many egos I had to destroy, I was on top. Or at least, I thought I was. Whether or not Abby's supposed theory was true, something clicked in my head in that moment. Maybe the reason all these people wanted to kill me was because I wasn't very nice. I mean, I do pride myself on my ability to say what everyone's thinking, but maybe I began to take things much too far.
Where's Abby?
And that's when I told Hillary she should probably stop trying to be as pretty as me.
No one could ever be as pretty as you, Abigail. I mean, you're incredible.
I know.
It's funny what a slight name change in a plane ticket across the US can do for a girl. After the events that pursued at the Zimmerman, I knew I needed to get out of town fast. While yes, I was sadly not able to plot my revenge on Nikki, I was able to become a star. I instantly enrolled at the nearest college and decided to major in business simply because it was the easiest. Shortly after, I applied for Kappa Neppa Tau. If I was going to build a clique of skinny rich bitches, we're better than a sorority. I'm sort of the leader here, if you can't tell. So where do you ladies want to go for brunch? I was thinking...
Mary! We cannot go to Red Robin again. I'm pretty sure one of the waiters saw you go down on that homeless man last week.
And I'm just trying to save you the embarrassment.
I may not have gotten the revenge I craved, but I did get something I always wanted. A family.
Good morning, donkeys.
Good morning, Nikki.
Once I decided to be a changed woman, things really started picking up for me. Funny, right? Once I decided to stop being so mean to everyone, I started to get way more fans. I still think most of them are probably sad and in famine, but I love them all nonetheless.
Which one should I wear?
Neither. They both make you look bloated. Sorry. I learned a little helpful tip from Minnie. If you say something mean, just end the sentence by apologizing. It basically makes it a no count.
How about this blue one? It makes my eyes pop.
Garrett, the blue does not match any of my outfits. Remember, the #1 rule is...
Always have your accessories and clothes be matched to Nikki's. Thanks, girl.
Of course. Oh, Minnie. After she saved my life, I realized I need to let go of the fact that she attempted to kill me. You can't hold on to the past to continue to the future. That's why we restarted the clique. With Garrett, I mean, he's basically a woman. After the massacre, press wanted to know everything about what happened. That's when we turned to Alex. I was too tired and pretty to actually go to these press events, so I let Alex tell my story. Alex went ahead and wrote a chilling article about the murder spree. It was featured in the New York Times. Now, she's the editor of some $1 million newspaper company that no one has heard about because the only people that read a newspaper are sad old people with Alzheimer's. The clique needed a place to live, and being that I'm a good person now, I bought the lodge for us. Well, Minnie sold the Radwell Hotel, and we used that money to buy this slice of heaven. It took a couple of weeks for the cleaning crew to scrub all the blood off the walls, but now it's as good as new. For so many years, I thought that being a bitch was my protection, from serial killers that is. But it's actually quite the opposite. These past 5 years have been filled with violence, bloodshed, and murder. But most importantly, I looked killer the whole time. I mean, look at us. We're modern day scream queens.